Myles, you had something to say before I go to the
I
next?
forgot what I was about to say. Go ahead.
Okay. Myles brought up a topic. And while we in this space, it wasn't him. It wasn't him to ask this. It was other people who have been on social media. If you are black, can you be pro-black and anti-gay? All right. Now, I've seen reports. I've seen news reports. I've seen news reports of gay people and transgender people being beat up at protests. I know one gentleman was kissing another man and they started beating the shit out of him. I know one transgender in the community. I guess nobody knew they was transgender, which I had my views on. You probably should tell me. But if you're transgender and you wasn't telling the community, they beat this nigga to damn near a pulp. Can you be anti-gay and pro-black? Me personally, I believe if you pro-black, it don't matter what the fuck that black person is, as long as they not going against the pro-black agenda. No, I don't think you can be both. That's me. I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care. If you kiss another nigga, what the fuck did that got to do with me? Honestly,
I think that was my big point about it
in my household, and I know it was. That ain't got shit to do with me. If you got a dick and go and get a pussy, I don't have shit to do with that, bro. While I will say that I don't understand a lot of that shit as far as like what's cisgender, transgender, gay, blah 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 blah. I don't understand all that. Or like, oh, if you a nigga and you keep your dick and you want to fuck niggas, are you gay? I don't understand a lot of that. But in general, as far as who you are as a human being, you're still a human being. And if you're a black human being, I understand that the cops, when they pull you over, they don't know if you gay or not. You black. I don't know if you gay. I don't know if you transgender. I don't know if you got a dick. I don't know if you got a pussy. This is drawn. If I feel like you're a threat to me. So no, I don't agree that you can be pro-black and anti-gay, but I would like to ask the rest of everybody. Let's start with the young niggas first. Ron, you say gay shit to your niggas all the time on Dark Skin Committee. You tell them that they sexy.
Hell, I don't.
So
you a goddamn
looking sexy today. You say you're looking sexy today. So let's
I do it too, Ron. It's all right, bro.
Let's talk to you first. Hey, if a nigga sexy, he's sexy.
Hey, I do it too, Ron. It's all right, bro.
If niggas sexy, they sexy. Look at Rod in his little profile picture. Look how he looking at us. Look at him. He's handsome. A handsome guy. Let's talk about it though. But no, all seriousness, I don't think you can be both. I don't. So let's hear it from everybody else.
You for sure can't be both. Back to what you were saying, like my nigga, if they pro-black, then it don't really matter what they is. I'm in my own body. I'm not in yours. I can't control what you do, my nigga. I can't like tell you, oh, you can't be pro-black and gay at the same time. Like, nigga, that's not how that works. As long as you pro-black, I really don't got an issue. I don't have an issue regardless of what you are because you're not me. Like, I know for a damn fact I'm not gay. But for the other people that are, or like transgender or any of that, my nigga, like, go crazy. That's your life.
Oh, crazy.
I can't tell you how to live your life, my nigga.
Up to Big Neff, man. Oh, Big Neff didn't even
Big
talk.
fact from Big Neff.
This is Dark Skin Podcast. I see y'all niggas out here. The fuck?
Where's nigga Roddy at?
Rod said his piece on the sexual abuse.
I'm interested on what Krack got to say.
No, I agree with Slap. Like basically, word for word. I feel like if you are black, I feel like as a community we get bogged down into like that talk, but when it's time to like really mobilize like we need to. We need everybody,
Yeah.
and I said it like I made a status like on Facebook. I was on change.org. I was just trying to sign some petitions, man, like trying to do something, you know what I'm saying, online, chip in some money. And I was seeing like some stories about some transgender, and it was like a transgender woman who was basically like lynched, and like they closed the case. It was like really fucking disturbing to like read. And I don't know, bro, like that shit like really like that fucked with me. Like somebody getting lit. Like this was like I think like a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like no matter like what I can say like I don't understand stuff. But what I've been kind of saying with like especially like with white people kind of like lending their voice to us, like you ain't necessarily got to understand like every single thing about people to understand like um human rights. And I want to talk about this next show, but your digital rights, like these things are like all things that we all should have access to. Like there shouldn't be like, especially over something as petty as like gender and sexuality, like do what you do. Like that it's not, that has nothing to do with me. But for what I stand for peace and equality amongst people. People. If you are a person, like I don't feel like you should have less than me just because like you um are a different orientation or different gender. Like it just that doesn't matter to me. Like I think especially it's important to understand that right now we should not really, we can't get bogged down by like other things, extraneous shit, because that'll get us off our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a lot of conversations that need to happen within the black community about um uh gay, trans, you know what I'm saying? These are things we don't understand. But I feel like once again, I don't want to keep patting my generation on the back. I think we're willing to at least try to understand and accept. Like that's the thing. Like you don't have to even agree, whatever. You can come to a level of acceptance and at least see people for what they, because I just don't feel like sexuality and gender should like define your traits as a human being. And maybe it took me like a long time, and coming up like just be like, oh, that's gay, this gay. You know what I'm saying? Like we all come up in that culture and shit like that. But once you get to a certain age, like, bro, I don't have to prove to y'all like I'm not gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're above like certain ways that we came up in. So I will say like I would ask for, you know what I'm saying, the gay and trans community to understand people like us who like may not understand, you know what I'm saying, or we'd be like, well, this doesn't necessarily make sense. But I feel like right now in 2020, it's not the time to do that shit. It's the time to like really burn this shit down, bro. That's it. Like burn down all this fucking establishment, this racist fucking oppressing ass establishment um that was here since the United States birth, since they was given smallpox blankets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Slavery and all that shit. So no, I don't. I feel like you can't be pro-black and be anti-gay. You can't.
Yes, fact.
Okay.
Message.
I feel the same way, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just self-explanatory to me. I mean, I really don't have any further things to say. Y'all kind of hit everything on the head with that one. That's pretty much a straight on the head answer. Like, nah, I mean, can't be both. Mm-mm. It don't
Hey,
even
bro,
make sense.
I'm sick of you doing this, bro.
What?
He don't give us nothing to say. He be going crazy,
Oh yeah,
bro.
he'll go crazy, and then he take these long pauses too. He'll take a long pause and get his little.
That
Then he'll
nigga be
hit you with a
oh,
off. It don't be all first verse with Crack. It don't be all first verse. He be having like two or three verses on him, and he be like
you hear
he try
that?
to he try to Eminem and renegade you. He be trying to
Bro,
Eminem renegade people,
I
man. It's
went
all
after
good.
Slap. I went after Slap.
You be trying to Eminem renegade people, bro. It's all good, bro. I understand.
Exactly what the fuck it is.
You be trying to Eminem.
I love podding with y'all. Y'all inspire me to pod, bro. Like y'all inspire me to have opinions and shit.
Thank you.
This was a long, deep ass show. I knew it was gonna be
It
like
was.
Yeah, I knew it was too. I wasn't expecting it to be this long though.
I wasn't either.